All right, guys, so let's say you cracked the end of your pole. The first step in order to fix it is extend this second largest section. So open your biggest clamp and extend this out so that all of your other sections are outside of this thickest part of your pole. So this is just going to be empty. And then you'll see on this one, our crack is right here. So I'm going to cut it off above where there's any cracks. So if your crack is up here, cut it here, but cut just above where all your cracks are. And then I wrapped it in electrical tape in order to make the cut a little bit cleaner so that it doesn't fray the edges. All right, guys, so I'm gonna use a hacksaw, use a really fine grit blade on there, and you're just gonna cut slowly and deliberately through this pole. Easy as that. All right, next step, I'm just gonna sand this cut a little bit, clean it up, get rid of all the frays and edges. You don't have to do that, but it'll just make it a little cleaner. All right, next step, you're gonna take that pole, slide it into your no-throw to where it bottoms out, and then you're gonna use the hole on the top of your pole sleeve and a Sharpie. You're just gonna put a dot right in the center of that hole so you'll know where to drill. So, I don't know if it'll show up on here, but I just put that dot right there on the pole. Okay, now I'm gonna drill just to the end, just where the end side of the pole of where I made that dot, because I want to give myself a little bit of leeway so that the pole doesn't bottom out before the pin engages. So just drill behind your mark, just a hair. I'm gonna start with a really small drill bit, and then I'm gonna go up in size. Doesn't take hardly any pressure, and just go slow and be very deliberate, because you don't want to go through and hit the bottom and crack the bottom of this pole. The correct drill bit size is a 7mm. You can get these on Amazon. A 1/4-inch drill bit that you just waller out the hole a little bit will accomplish the same thing, but 7mm is the correct size. Now I have my pilot hole drilled. And that's all there is. Now I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, just run this in the hole for a second. Okay, next step, you're gonna grab this little thing, slide out of your old pole, or there's an extra one in your hardware bag, and just double that over, slide it into the end of your pole like this, push it down, and then you can just guide it with your finger. It's very easy. Snaps out. Now, because you cut some length off of your pole, when you collapse this last section, it's going to hit that pin about right there. So now you only collapse your pole, you leave this much out when you collapse it, because that second section is going to come down and hit this pin because you took some length off. So again, don't collapse it all the way, just collapse it until it touches, and then pull it out a little bit and close it.